Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and today is officially the 15th anniversary of one of the worst movies of 2006, and 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 it's hard to believe that this Disney movie turns 15 years old today. Like this movie came out on April 14, 2006, which was a few days before my friend Tyler Auer was born. Like before my friend in real life Tyler was born. Yeah, so. But yeah, it's basically like a Disney movie that came out on the 14th of April of 2006, and of course some of us who have seen it is called The Wild. Yeah, so the Wild is basically a Disney animated movie that came out, like I said, 15 years ago in 2006, and 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 I remember I used to have The Wild on DVD until I got rid of it, and and basically the movie's basically about like a father and son named Samson and Ryan, and they're both played by Kiefer Sutherland and Greg Sipes, and so in the movie, it's like in the movie Samson like basically taught he basically hurt Ryan's feelings and saying and claiming that Ryan cannot roar, because Ryan can't even roar. But then of course, but then Samson realized that he hurt Ryan's feelings, and then later in the movie, later that night, Ryan sleeps in one of the green box crates of some sort like that. But then a couple seconds later, this movie feels like Finding Nemo, because the point that this movie feels like Finding Nemo is that Ryan actually gets taken away and gets sent away, and so Samson has to go find and save his son, which that kind of reminds me of another Disney and Pixar movie that came out in 2003, Finding Nemo. And this movie kind of feels like another Disney movie, The Lion King, which Finding Nemo and The Lion King are both better Disney movies. But and of course, since this movie came out a year after another movie came out, and of course you got all these like zoo animals, like a snake played by Richard Kind, and of course Bridget, like the giraffe, and and of course, what makes this movie, it's like they all, it's like all these zoo animals, like including Samson the lion, they all go to like they explore the sights of New York City, and this movie kind of feels like a ripoff of Madagascar. Yeah, because Disney was trying to, it's like one of those times where Disney was trying to plagiarize DreamWorks animation. Like, yeah, because Madagascar is a DreamWorks animation movie, and I think the Madagascar franchise is definitely a lot better than The Wild. Yeah, because what makes this movie bad is that it's like one of the worst animated movies of 2006, and Madagascar is definitely a better movie. Same with The Lion King and Finding Nemo. Yeah, because even the poster for The Wild, even the poster tagline for The Wild says "Start spreading the newspaper," which is like, it's like an obvious reference to the opening lines of New York" by Frank Sinatra, and that song was also in Madagascar as well. Because and of course I really despise the characters a lot. Like I really hate the characters a lot because the character designs are pretty weak and they're pretty creepy looking as well. Because this movie has lame animation. Yeah, because the animation's not great, and the character designs are not great either. I never cared for any of them because Samson kind of feels like a ripoff of adult Simba as well as Mufasa. But since this movie feels like Madagascar, Samson is also a ripoff of Alex. And Ryan, who's basically the son, like Ryan, who's played by Greg Sipes, like like and Ryan also kind of feels like a ripoff of young Simba as well. And of course he does feel like he does feel like a lion cub version of Nemo as well. And plus young Simba and Nemo are both better characters than Ryan. And of course Richard Kind plays that annoying snake, and yeah, because I think Viper from Kung Fu Panda is better and more cute. And oh yeah, did I forget to mention that Eddie Izzard's in this movie too? Eddie Izzard plays the koala bear, and I'm kind of not that I'm kind of not much of an Eddie Izzard fan. Like I'm not really much into Eddie Izzard, but yeah, like I never really cared for any of them. I never cared for any of the characters, and yeah, yeah, because I don't know what else there is to say. Like, I mean, yeah, I guess some of my friends out there kind of like The Wild. The Wild. Some people, in their opinions, think that The Wild is kind of like a guilty pleasure, like it's an okay movie. But in my opinion, I don't like it because I think Madagascar is better, and the other two movies I mentioned before are better as well. But I know some of my friends out there are they still kind of like this movie. I think George Robertson said I think my friend George Robertson said to me that he kind of liked The Wild, and but at least he agreed with me that Madagascar is definitely better. But I still respect his opinion on The Wild, and same thing goes to Jared Gino. Like Jared Gino, like because I know he kind of likes The Wild. I think yeah, he said to me that he kind of likes The Wild. But I think Giorgino, I think he prefers the Madagascar franchise a lot more since because I understand that he's like a fan, he's like a huge fan of Madagascar, like everything Madagascar, and he doesn't really care what anyone says about in their opinions, but still respects them. Because and of course, and Bridget the giraffe in The Wild is basically like a female ripoff of Melman from Madagascar. Yeah, and of course, and she's also played by the same actress who is in Ratatouille. And of course, she was a lot better in Ratatouille. So yeah. What can I say about the 15th anniversary of The Wild? Happy 15th anniversary? Well, kinda. I wouldn't really use the term unhappy because like I said, I did that once for Ugly Dolls last year, but I'm thinking I should never use that term again. Yeah, so yeah, 15 years of The Wild. All I can say is just 15 years of The Wild, just like one of Disney's worst movies, and yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much all there is to say for this 15th anniversary video for The Wild. So if you have not seen The Wild yet, but if you're interested in checking it out, then I don't mind, go ahead. But if you're not really interested in checking out The Wild, then I don't recommend it. But maybe I do. Maybe I can still recommend it to some people out there who are kind of interested in checking this movie out. Just for some of you guys out there. But yeah, so there you have it, guys. So that's going to be it for my 15th anniversary video for The Wild, and so that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time. This is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.